Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're reacting top 10 Jujutsu Kaisen anime moments. Yes, I just took a shower. I have a lot of energy. I got water in my ear, so if I don't hear some shit, it's probably because I have water in my ear, okay? But I still haven't watched Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm gonna get to it, okay? Like, I just need to get there. Kaisen, yes. So I'm gonna watch this video. Maybe this is gonna motivate me to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. Let's get right into it, and let me stop talking, and you see the video right here, so let's just click play and stop wasting each other's time. How about that? No? Okay. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. I'm trying to say that.
Good day, anime fans. I'm here to tell you about a title that I just can't get enough of. Yep, if you read the title, you already know.
Oh,
but today,
he's mad.
we're going to be talking about one of my favorite new gen shonen anime, Jujutsu Kaisen. There are many reasons why people just can't seem to get enough of Jujutsu Kaisen, and I hope that I can introduce some of them to you through this list. Here are my top 10 Jujutsu Kaisen moments, and if you haven't been watching the show yet, it would be great if this list encourages you to give this title a shot. Before we move on to the start of the list, I'd like to encourage you to subscribe to the channel. Like and subscribe matters, and
that's what I like.
Help me a lot. Together we'll reach the next subscriber milestone.
It's highly recommended. I just don't know why. I haven't seen
anime
moments.
Starts off with the epic beginning, and early on we have this play by
I've seen
Yuji
this.
as he takes on the curse.
This is actually a really good moment. I actually did like this moment.
First impressions matter if you're going to build a convincing protagonist that you want your viewers to root for. Such a thing isn't a problem for Jujutsu Kaisen, who right off the bat gives us a pretty nice introduction to Yuji and his background. However, heroes are born in crowning moments, like Ichigo slicing fishbone with his newfound powers.
But it wasn't at the same level
he saves
for
Megumi
me.
in the introduction to the series. Completely outmatched against the curse, Yuji nevertheless continues to fight on in as badass of a manner as an ordinary human can do. It takes big guts to do what Yuji does in this scene, and he ends the fight in the unorthodox manner of eating a finger and feels the consequences of that action. Talk about badass normal here. It's such a strong sequence to end the first episode that it left many people wanting more Jujutsu
so I watched the first episode. I just didn't watch, you know, the rest of the episode. I watched the first episode. I kind of got like, it was okay for me. Like, this fight was okay. And I'm only speaking over it because I've seen this. It was okay, but it wasn't like eye-opening.
Panda versus Mechamaru.
What? That's a big panda.
You wouldn't expect a side character battle to steal the show this much, but for episode 16, I think that's just what happened. I mean, this looked like something taken out of Tekken given the combatants. Hand-to-hand combat for me is one of the hardest things in anime to execute, especially with the level of detail that would make a battle so immersive and engaging. Not a lot of anime, relatively speaking, can masterfully deliver on that and give us a fight with such impact as this one.
I'm not even listening to a thing he said, I'm just watching the fight.
Conclusion in this fight. For what could seem to be a short fight, the animation team sure went out of their way to make this look amazing.
This is a short fight? Oh my. Damn! That panda is a beast!
Want to enjoy presentations? Try Canva Presentations for free.
Speaking of emotional fights in the Goodwill event arc,
Maki versus Mai
and Mai.
Oh.
Two siblings separated by the different yet very similar paths they took. That alone is an ingredient for a very emotionally charged confrontation between the twin sisters.
Looks like that
all comes
guy.
ahead in the Goodwill event arc. The pent-up feelings of jealousy and love finally erupt as they take the stage for battle, both carrying fatal flaws in their abilities that cause their dismissal from the family. The fight itself, which Maki wins, is great, but it feels less impressive compared to the emotional stakes and impact it gave me. In the end, it was
sometimes these sword people, I don't get how they're cutting a gun.
The other sibling walk off without repairing the broken bridge between them. It's an act that powerfully caps off a very touching and tragic fight. I didn't think the fight would tug on my heartstrings this much. I'm glad that the fight far exceeded my expectations.
I didn't hear what she said. Wait, no. Hold up. Pause. What? This is what I'm talking about when it comes down to anime and guns. She just caught a pistol. It was right here. She didn't even move her hand. So you telling me she moved her hand faster than a pistol? Am I the only? So, okay, she shot a pistol that moves at the fast of sound, because unless it's a different pistol, but it looks like it. Goes right to her face. Before she even moved her hand, she caught it. I mean, hey, anime, you do your thing. You do your thing.
Okay. They downplaying guns. So what I'm doing is I'm covering the subtitles, so I don't know what's happening. Okay, guys.
Scuffles in the series have given birth to a lot of memorable stuff.
Because I actually do want to watch it. I'm just seeing the moment.
It's a moment that sent some shivers down my spine due to how strong and well done the acting is in the scene. I guess it's about time Jujutsu Kaisen joined the ranks of battle shonen with such heart-pounding moments of rage. Well, the art even made Yuji somewhat resemble Gon in his own rage moment. You literally see Mahito talk big game but run tail between his legs against
Gon did have a good rage moment. Sometimes that gives out Hunter x Hunter.
Not to be messed with. I didn't see this coming, and probably a few of you didn't either. This has got to be up there for an updated top rage moments in anime.
Oh my god! Why is that man? Oh, he's still alive. Oh, who's this guy with the shades? Oh, damn. I've seen this. There's like a meme where they just like jumping like two guys.
Our next moment comes at the end of the first half of the series, the decisive battle against Mahito. Nanami and Yuji team up in the former's second major fight against Mahito. This time he's joined by a
why do you look like a kid right there? I don't know why.
With Junpei, which I think deserves a moment of its own. The previous Nanami and Mahito fight was a showcase of Nanami's powers and meant to build hype for him. This time it's Mahito's turn as we get to see the full display of his new abilities, and they're exactly as scary as they sound. He easily handles both Yuji and Nanami at first, and that's before he unveils his domain expansion. It's a thing to be feared, and we just see how desolate it is. Luckily for Nanami, he manages to come up with a save of epic proportions and forces Mahito to retreat, the latter having gotten a taste of Sukuna's power.
It's like Kuno's a demon. Oh, it's like Kuno's OP, or how do you say his name?
Wait, hold up. He's using what is domain expansion? It's not a point. I'll probably learn. But if you guys can comment down below, what is domain expansion? Because he had domain expansion. Now you're telling me he can use it. Hey. I don't know. I gotta watch Jujutsu Kaisen in order to understand this bullshit. Anyway, I'm still confused how she caught that gun or that bullet. I'm just saying. But so like, what's his name? Sakuno, whatever his name is. So he's pretty OP now. Well, he was like an S rank. Was he like an S rank, like ghost or demon? So I don't know. Continue.
All signs pointed to Jujutsu Kaisen having an epic climax to wrap everything up, and we march towards our top end with the recent moment of Megumi using
Jujutsu Kaisen done?
One thing I really appreciate with Jujutsu Kaisen is how it utilizes its main characters and gives them a lot of shining moments. We see that trend improve with the recent bigger hitters like Demon Slayer, but back in my day, it was usually the main protagonist show with some moments from maybe the mentor character. I already talked about this.
It's like domain expansion, kind of like Bankai.
The highlight of the 23rd episode of the series. Episode 23 of the anime shows off Megumi busting out his epic domain expansion, Chimera Shadow Garden, in the battle against his finger breaker opponent. It's a technique as sinister as it sounds, and it works as a great darker tie into Megumi's growth. Really amazing animation and sound direction to this one.
I think it doesn't spoil anything.
Seeing the technique in action. The thing is just
I don't know what the
insane, and it
technique
looks 100
does.
times better than it did in the manga. Mappa really outdid themselves this time.
Oh. Oh, I don't know what that move is, but I'm gonna learn that. Or like not learn it, but how do you do that? That hand sign?
My Right after that amazing moment is showtime for Yuji and Nobara. Towards the end of the first season,
you know, Yuji Kaisen just keep on coming back to back with these top 10 moments.
A fight that takes on different twists and turns. The animation quality is already something we've all come to expect out of Mappa's amazing work for Jujutsu Kaisen, but can I bring your attention to the cool twists of the battle with reconfiguring the setting and the combatants? Typically, you'd have these ensemble fights for the climax, but I like what they did here. By separating the main characters from one another midway into the fight and reuniting them, we get a better glimpse of what each fighter's capable of before throwing us their amazing teamwork when they're together. Of course, an epic battle like this isn't complete without the finale of both Yuji and Nobara finishing off their respective opponents.
I thought I'm not talking that much, it's just because of the fact that I'm trying to watch this moment. This is what happens when you don't watch Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, I thought he punched her. Oh, the music! Please don't get copyrighted. The music! Don't get me copyrighted. Don't get me, don't.
This is Jogo, aka the fight that collectively broke the internet for a while. Of course, it finds itself so high on the list as it is in my observation.
Somebody's going on with
the series
Gojo?
Perhaps it's because being amazed by Mappa's work on the series and Attack on Titan is commonplace now. But back then, I think this is the fight that finally got everyone's attention as to what a big hit Jujutsu Kaisen is shaping up to be. The jovial mentors, Kitty Gloves finally come off in this thrilling battle to the death and reverse.
Somebody's going up against Gojo? I thought Gojo was OP.
Powers. It's probably one of the best flexes anyone's ever done in this series, as Gojo just destroys his opponent while showing the full extent of domain expansion's potential. It's crazy that Gojo isn't even trying here. Before, I compared this moment to
Gojo has domain expansion too,
and I still stand by that statement. Yep, in terms of the effects the moments had on their series' popularity, this one does pale in comparison, but they still felt the same in putting their respective shows on the map.
So, mine. Gojo still bodied him, so never mind. Nobody still. What's happening? Did he just punch him?
Second in line is Yuji and Todo taking on Hanami. Throughout the Goodwill event,
I've seen the Daddy Fast Now rap. He can clap.
That's why it's such a joy seeing them work together to take on the special grade Hanami. For me, this is one of my favorite moments because it really shows Yuji's growth throughout the series. You can call it a coming out party for him, if you will. That's not to say that Todo was shabby in this fight, as he refuses to take a backseat to Yuji in the battle against such an incredibly durable and battle-hungry foe. A back-and-forth battle backed with amazing animation and evidence of growth is the formula to create winning moments. This fight also caught the hearts of Jujutsu Kaisen fans worldwide. It's such a thrill trying to see how the chemistry between mentor and pupil holds up against a seemingly unkillable foe. The fight is great and all, but it's just unfortunate that in terms of visuals and sheer cool factor, I think that it had to just be upstaged by the very next moment on our list.
Yeah, isn't this like the final fight of Jujutsu Kaisen? So like, what beats this? It's probably like something to do with Gojo, I bet.
At the top is Gojo unleashing Hollow Purple.
What's that?
Gojo finally joins the battle to put a climactic end to the Goodwill event arc. The whole arc's been a pretty nice take on standard shonen tournament slash battle royale arc, and of course,
makes sense because it's called Purple Hollow. Red and blue fused together is purple.
Who else would you expect than Gojo himself to appear? It feels like a callback to All Might arriving at the end of My Hero Academia's first part. However, I personally think that Gojo's appearance here trumps that one. I mean, just look at the guy go to town with his opponent and combine his techniques, finishing with the epic move Hollow Purple. Such a destructive attack ends up being the highlight of said episode so far. What a way to finish off a climactic battle of an arc and this list. It's such a stylish way to win a battle, something that Gojo just excels at. How's that for a top 10 moment? I'm 100% certain that there are more epic moments that I just can't sneak into the...
Thank you. Thank you, Vinny, too. I'm going to try to do that. So he goes like that, right? He says something. I don't know what he said. But he goes like, purple hollow activate, maybe. Who knows? Or he probably said something cool like, huh, this means nothing to me. And so he goes with the lightning. So he goes like, he's like Azula with the lightning. So he goes like, I'm sorry. But something like that, right? I don't know what he does. But this was a good list. Oh my gosh, bro. The fighting was amazing, obviously. But, you know, I'm still confused how she caught the bullet. It's not important, but I know it's not important. But I just want to know, how did she catch the bullet? It's okay. You know what? It's okay. Domain expansion. So I feel like everybody has that. Because that villain had it. Right? And then so did that guy. I forgot his name. I always forget his name. It was like Mukuke, whatever. And then Gojo has it. So is that top tier people has domain expansion? I don't know. You know what I realized? They didn't put Gojo versus whatever the demon name is, right? And like I heard that one was really good. Like everybody really enjoyed that fight. So I'm surprised that he didn't put that in top 10 list. Maybe there's like plot behind those fights. I don't know. Like, do you guys think like this list is correct? Like the Gojo versus Sukuna, whatever that the demon, like his demon form, like. Don't you think like that was a better moment? I don't know, really. Because I personally think it's better than the first fight, if I have to be honest. But anyway, I only watched the first episode. I just seen clips of it, so I thought, you know, it was way more hyped up. But I guess not, because who knows. Anyway, I think I'm about to watch Jujutsu Kaisen. You know, from these anime moments, it kind of gets you on point. It's pretty short, so I gotta keep that in mind, that it's really short. And so I'm gonna start watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I should have watched Jujutsu Kaisen, but I was busy. So now I am here, and I'm gonna watch Jujutsu Kaisen. Anyway, I catch you guys on the next video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Don't forget to comment down below, and make sure to like and subscribe. I already said this, but I'm just gonna say it again because I don't know. And see you guys on the next video, and I'm gonna try to do that purple thing again because I like it. I am Gojo. I look so stupid.